Morning warms the tiled roofs of an old monastery, and in a crumbling arch near the bell hangs a sparrow's nest, woven of reed and twine. Inside, a fledgling named Timo blinks at the wide sky beyond the rim. His three larger siblings have already leapt, their chirps echoing through cloisters as they test new wings. Only Timo remains, talons locked around straw, heart pounding like the bell above him. Each sunrise, he whispers the same plea to the breeze. Tell me when I'm ready. Below, courtyard novices sweep fallen petals into neat piles. One boy, Matteo, looks up and spots Timo peering out. He grins, claps softly, and calls,
"You can do it, little bird!"
But the abbess appears, finger to lips. Silence for morning prayers. Matteo shrugs an apology and returns to his broom. Timo's tiny chest tightens. If even cheers must wait for permission, surely flight does too. Hours pass. Mother Sparrow returns with seed, coaxing him toward the edge. The wind will hold you, she chirps. Yet Timo shakes his head. The bell is heavy, he argues, eyeing its iron bulk. If it peals while I'm mid-air, I'll lose my rhythm. Mother sighs. The sky isn't waiting for silence, child. But Timo folds deeper into the nest, convincing himself that tomorrow will be calmer, safer. Sanction. Afternoon sun paints the courtyard gold. A gust rattles the arch. Loose mortar crumbles, landing near the novice's feet. The abbess orders scaffolding and ropes. Workers will repair the arch at dawn. Timo overhears. Repair means hammers. Hammers mean chaos, he frets. Better to wait 2 tomorrows. Doubt settles like dust on his feathers. That night, moonlight spills across the bell's bronze curve. Matteo sneaks back, placing a single crumb of bread on the windowsill beneath the nest. For courage, he whispers before ducking away. Timo studies the crumb, a gift offered without approval, a tiny act beyond rules. Something stirs in his breast. If the boy can risk a scolding for his sake, perhaps risk itself is part of belonging to the world. Just before dawn, thunder rolls from the western hills. Storm clouds muscle across the horizon, dark and impatient. Workers arrive, clanking tools, shouting instructions. The abbess rings a handbell for haste. Its sharp notes jolt Timo awake. The arch shudders under the first hammer blow. Fragments of straw tumble from the nest. Mother Sparrow flits in, eyes wide. Timo now, but permission never shouts. It only mumbles later. Panic squeezes him. He clings to the only certainty he knows, the nest, and feels the brittle twigs crack. Wind bursts through the arch, ripping the crumb from the sill and hurling it skyward. Instinct snaps louder than fear. Timo lunges after the crumb. First hop, then plunge, wings thrashing wild as rain begins to fall. Air slaps him hard. The courtyard tilts. The bell's bronze face rushes past. Anvil thunder booms overhead, but the blast of sound does not break him. It lifts. Suddenly, the wind is a river under his wings, and he is riding its current. Matteo drops his broom, jaw slack, as the fledgling catches a rising gust and skims over workers' heads. The abbess glances up, startled, but her scowl softens into wonder. Timo can't hear their gasps. He hears only his own heartbeat sinking with the storm's drum. He banks above the cloister roof, rain needles sliding off fresh feathers, delight burning hotter than fear. Mother Sparrow joins him, circling once in proud silence before veering toward an ancient cypress beyond the walls. Clouds split, revealing a spear of sunrise that turns every raindrop to gold. Timo follows, wheeling through liquid light, surprised at how the world grows wider with every wingbeat. Behind him, the monastery shrinks to a small square of stone, a place of beginnings, not boundaries. When the storm rolls east and sky clears, Timo settles on a branch beside his siblings. He is soaked, panting, exhilarated. They nudge him, chirping questions, but he answers with a laugh that ripples across the valley. Down below, work resumes. The arch will be stronger, but its nest is forever empty, left behind like a shell outgrown. Friends, think of Timo when you hear that polite voice inside urging you to wait for perfect timing, unanimous approval, absolute safety. The world rarely offers such luxury. Doors close, weather shifts, arches crumble. Your bravest life begins the moment you leap before the handbell rings. If this story nudged your wings, share it with someone perched at the edge of their own decision. Stay brave, stay grateful, and rise, one unpermitted flight at a time.